good, YouTube? It's your boy Dev back again for another first listen. Y'all know who that is right there. Now, today we are going to listen to a new track from Big Sean. Big Sean has announced that his album Detroit 2, which is crazy because I was streaming the other night, or last night, and I was wondering, we were like, whoa, where's Big Sean's album's coming? You know, he announced it on Twitter, and then I got an ad 2 days ago that said Big Sean Detroit 2, so it all, you know, it came into domino effect, and, you know, we finally got it. You know, usually when you speak something, and, you know, you speak something into existence, it happens. We can't say that for Playboi Carti, or we can't even say that for goddamn Bryson Tiller, but, you know what I'm saying, for the most part, when you speak something into existence, it usually happens. He has a track now with Nipseyy Hussle. Now, I was kind of debating whether I wanted to listen to this track because I've listened to, Overtime. We listened to 2 other Big Sean kind of singles, and I'm not sure what's going to be on the album or not, so I don't want to listen to too much of the album, and then when I get to the album, I only have like 5 tracks to listen to. That's kind of going to ruin my experience. I don't know about you guys, but when I hear something I've already heard for so much, it kind of just fucks me up with the album, so I kind of just wanted to put that to the side. But I decided we're going to listen to it. We're going to just take it. 3-minute track, Nipseyy Hussle, why not? You know what I'm saying? Like, just pay R.I.P to Nipsey and whatnot. And we're just gonna listen to this, man. So, like always, been fucking talking too much. We got Deep Reverence, Big Sean, Nipsey. Y'all ready?
Fuck rap, I'm a street legend. Black love me with a deep reverence. I was birthed in the seats. Y'all still learning street lessons. From the mastermind, first you master grind and your team catch it.
Okay.
This time is for the money, I don't need credit.
I think the first time I ever listened to Nipsey Hussle was on a Rick Ross track, or it might have been a Stolly track. It was Rick Ross, Stolly, and Nipsey. And I never realized, I like the West Coast sound, how they sound, how they rap, but I never actually got into Nipsey. I got more into Stolly, and I kind of pushed Nipsey to the side. I would have never thought Nipsey would have gotten as big as he got. Even, you know, before he passed away. It was kind of crazy, like, you know, a lot of people still slept on Nipsey, but he was finally getting the recognition he deserved, especially at the Grammy. So it's kind of just like, damn, like, I did not expect that. I expected Stolly to definitely be up there as well, but, you know, everything plays out how it plays out.
Days a week is game 7 on me. Life will test you out, you live through that addicted to social media. All the time they put in, they could've wrote encyclopedias. Mama said it only takes one time to fuck up your whole Wikipedia.
I tell you guys that all the time. If people spend so much time on social media, no matter what I say, still like the video, still comment, I love you guys. But if you spend so much like, I'm talking to the haters right now. If you spend so much time that you manifest in hate and use that to do a lot of positive shit, bro, you'll probably be a millionaire right now. I know some people that literally hate. They go through their feed, they hate. They go through TikTok feed, they hate. They go through Facebook feed, they hate. Oh, why, motherfucker? And they got a comment. And I don't ever feel that energy. If I don't like a video, I just press the X button. I get the fuck up out of there. That's just how it feels. But people literally want to get in and come like, I hate you, bro. Loosies is the best artist. I will kill you. I hate you, Dad. I fucking swear to God, I'm gonna fucking kill you. That's my voice. And I be sitting there like, if you use that hate and did something positive and had, you know, a different energy, I guarantee you, bro, you would be more successful than anybody out there, because there's a lot of haters out there, and you guys got a lot of time. And I'm gonna tell you right now, time is money, and if you're wasting your time hating, you ain't getting no money.
Lack of communication and wrong information from people fueled by the ego is like mixing flames with diesel. Energy crazy.
There you go. And that's also true. Usually, a lot of arguments happen because, you know, 2 sides of the stories, misinformation. A lot of misinformation is given, so you never know. A lot of people just like saying like, oh, like this motherfucker that you like. No, you arguing with somebody that had no idea, and that you didn't know his story, he didn't know your story, so now you arguing. Sometimes communication is the best way to dissolve any situation.
And I'm walking out the crib, they ask me where I'm going. I told them I'm going on another 10-year run. Niggas is banging over blocks that they don't own, thinking that's home. That stuck with me like good barbers, looking at my...
Hey, I tell you right now, bro, if I had to choose my girl or my barber, girl, I'll see you later, cuz I gotta keep my barber, bro. I gotta keep my...
So I can give you everything that you want from me for free, though. Get you one shot in life, you might not be able to reload. So advanced inside of me. In high school, I learned chemistry, biology, but not how to cope with anxiety, or how I could feel like I'm by myself on an island with depression on all sides of me.
Damn. In high school, I learned biology, chemistry, but I never learned anxiety and how to conquer that shit. I know he said more than that, but that's kind of what I got from it, right? And when you think about that, bro, there's no classes on how to teach mental health issues. There's no classes, and when you're a kid to teach. Luckily, I was one of those that didn't have to go through that. So, but I definitely feel for the ones that had to go through shit like that, because you gotta think about this, man. Like, I was a popular kid in high school, right? I was a popular kid, damn near been popular all my life, and that's also because I'm very open to everything. I'm not closed-minded to a lot of stuff. And so I would hang out with the rocker kids. I would hang out with the band geeks. I would hang out with, the cool kids. I would hang out with, the very, like I guess weird people. I hung out with everybody because you weren't going to tell me shit. And, like, you not going to tell me shit because you ain't shit. So I can talk to whoever I want, and I'm open-hearted to talk to people like that. So I feel no malice in my heart. And people felt like, oh, you're like those movies. You see those movies like, oh yeah, you're too cool to hang out with Amberlyn, whatever. I'm just giving a random ass name, right? But it's kind of just like that. Like, I don't never understood that energy. So when he said right there, they don't teach you this. So a lot of people go through this shit early in their lives. I had to go through this later in my life. But like going through anxiety and feeling like all this shit and the mental struggles that people have, and Big Sean is one of them. But you would never know because strong-willed people never talk about that shit. I never talk about that shit. I always say that I can handle it. I take a nap. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown-ass man. I can handle it. I don't need help. But sometimes I break down. But I feel like Big Sean right here is that. There's no school that teaches you that. So where was the school teaching you when I was going through it in senior year and I felt like my back was against the wall and I'm going through a euphoria type moment and I don't know what the fuck is going on? Where was the classes helping me? Where was the counselors? We gotta tell you right now, counselors in school, they trash. All right, they trash. Let me keep going.
I had the thought of suicide in me until life showed me all these different sides of me. Too many times I thought the Reaper was outside for me. And how the fuck is people like a succession? Bless them. If it ain't Nipsey Blue, it's Detroit Blue. It's that Detroit too. I'm bringing it back to my hood like D-Boys do.
So the collaboration now.
Just so I can play the both sides, and I'm fair. I'm very fair. I will say that Big Sean having Nipsey Hussle, I'm kind of questioning it. I'm wondering. I don't know the answer. Maybe they've already done a track previously, and this is the track they've done because Big Sean has been out the game for so long, so it definitely is possible. Or, maybe he just added it to pay tribute. No matter what, you guys know how I feel about, deceased artists and how that situation goes and using it and letting them pass away. But, again, I feel like this is a track already released. He already had the album done, been out the game for, 3 years, 2 years. I had a question for you guys. Do you guys feel that Big Sean's albums are good or bad, right? I always noticed, like, when I went through this Big Sean's kind of discography, and, I've enjoyed Big Sean. I've had many club nights and many college nights and many just outings with Big Sean playing in the background, gang bang, all that shit, like that shit was my shit all back in the day. So I remember, listening to Big Sean and his mixtapes. I feel like Big Sean has always had bigger, singles, bigger loosies than his actual albums. Because I listen to his albums, I'm just like, you know what? I take 2 to 3 songs from the albums, and the album's okay. That's just how I do it. Over the last, 4 albums, I'm only taking 3 songs from 3 to 4 to put on my playlist. And I feel like that's, if you can make my playlist, then you always got a part of your music in my mind, in my heart. So, but I feel like his loosies have been fire, like Overtime. The one he made with Janae, doom, doom, doom. He had that one. He had No More Interviews. No More Interviews was fire. He had Paradise wasn't low. What was the one where he had the Ariana Grande? He said the phones and shit. If they see my phone, but when he had the freestyles, that shit was on the run. He was going on the run right there. So I feel like his loosies have been a little bit more stronger than his actual projects. Just in my opinion. Now, I love Nipsey's part. I loved how he let Nipsey go first. I also loved towards the end of the track how Big Sean kind of acknowledged a lot of stuff. I remember we were always wondering when I saw a couple of interviews in the last 2 years that I never knew that Big Sean had mental issues. I know we all go through our own trials and tribulations, but I never knew that Big Sean had, mental problems or mental issues, and he did meditation. And I feel like as I've gotten older, I'm kind of the same way, but my way of handling it is I'm just a grown man. I will handle myself. I don't complain to y'all. Every once in a while, I'll break down and I'll put like a subliminal tweet, but for the most part, I'm going to handle it myself because I feel like the only way you're going to beat your demons is by yourself. There's nobody else that can see the demons. Like I said, you can tell everybody that you're okay, but you're the only person in your heart that knows that you're not okay. So when you're walking around like you're okay, it don't mean nothing. It really honestly does not mean nothing. So for Big Sean to kind of acknowledge that, say that, look, I learned in school, I learned all this pointless shit because I do feel like chemistry and I do feel like biology is not, but I feel like chemistry is pointless as fuck. To learn about all this, but not learn about mental health state and mental health issues and how to tackle all the problems I'm going through and felt sometimes feeling like the Grim Reaper is outside. A lot of you guys know that I have not done Kid Cudi Man on the Moon yet because I feel like that video, every time I listen to Man on the Moon, man, it makes me feel some type of way. And I'm kind of scared to actually do the video. That's honestly why I haven't done it yet. It's not because I've been bullshitting, it's because I have not done it yet because I'm scared. Because when I hear the solo dolo, like, it always puts me in the mood. I just feel that way. So also talking about having these two different, conflicts. When you have two different conflicts because you got two different perspectives, and the reason why it gets out of hand is because there's no communication. I honestly agree with that as well. I just think that Big Sean is here to come, man. He's here to definitely, put his foot down and make another 10-year run, like he said. Everybody likes to forget that Big Sean was doing the damn thing before he left. Sometimes he could be corny. Sometimes he could just be, a very surface level, but also he could be very deep. So I think that Big Sean is going to make another run, and he is definitely respected in the rap game, and it's something that we need, another artist that we need, because he was one of the few that we had that was real. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the artists now just want to make money. So I feel like hearing this, depending how big the album is, I'm ready for Big Sean. I'm ready to hear this shit. I'm ready to hear what he has to bring to the table. And we're going to keep it like that, man. But get in the comments below, let me know what you think. Let me follow me on social media what you hear. Yeah, let me know what you think about the track. Let me know what you think about the Nipsey feature. Let me know what you think about Big Sean's verse and what he was talking about. Again, I loved how he talked about all the issues and shit that they don't actually talk about and that you got to go through. I appreciate that heavily. And yeah, I'm going to keep it like that, man. Until the next time, notice me with Dev. Don't forget, like, comment, share, all the good stuff. Like always, been fucking talking too much. And yeah, I think I said what I said. Till next time, we out. Peace.